Hey guys, it's John from Physical Living, and this is just going to be a quick video review of the competition kettlebells from RageFitness.com. So I've got one here for you to take a look at. This was actually sent to me for free from the good folks at Rage, so thank you guys very much for making this possible and getting this out to me. I hope this review provides you with the feedback you need to improve your product and grow your company. And I hope that everybody else watching this will be able to decide if this is if you want to get your kettlebells from Rage, basically. So let me just kind of give you a good look at it before I blab for a couple minutes. I'll try and keep this really brief. But right off the bat, I can tell you that I've used this for a few months now. Right off the bat, I can tell you that this is a fair quality kettlebell. It's not quite up to par with many of the others that I've used in the past, just the steel, the machining, the paint finish. There's just little issues here and there, and nothing major that affects the performance of the kettlebell, other than a little bit of damage that unfortunately happened, and so I'll show you that right now. So these two grooves in the handle, hopefully the camera's focusing well enough for you. These two grooves in the handle go all the way around it, and it arrived like that, and it was when it arrived at my house, it was very well packaged, totally encased in styrofoam, so I don't think that it was a shipping issue. I don't think it was damaged during shipping. So I assume it was a manufacturing defect, and presumably a very rare occurrence, and so unfortunately it just happened to happen for a kettlebell for a product review like this. And so basically these two grooves, it just creates a rough section on the kettlebell, and so whenever the hand rubs over it, like in many exercises like the snatch for instance, it's just uncomfortable. And if I were to perform like a time set or a high rep set of an exercise where the kettlebell's moving in the hand, it would tear up my hands in a hurry. And so it really can't be, this kettlebell really can't be used for a number of exercises unless that is repaired. And I could do it with a grinder. I'm not really inclined to do that, honestly, but it could be done. So unfortunately, that's what happened. But like I said, this is assuming that was not there, and I'm assuming that with the vast majority of their kettlebells, they don't arrive damaged. But assuming that wasn't there, I'd say this is a fair quality kettlebell. Just overall, not total junk, not up there with the best of them by any stretch. And so for that reason, I probably would recommend most people get their kettlebells from some other companies, and also because they don't have quite as good of a selection as many other online businesses that sell kettlebells, and their prices are a little bit higher than elsewhere. So I think you can get higher quality kettlebells for less money is basically what I'm saying. The only other thing I'm going to mention, and I don't want to really belabor this, is that from my end, the customer service experience was not the best. And don't get me wrong, because everybody I dealt with was totally kind and I would say professional, but courteous. But they were not very timely at all in their communication with me. So like weeks would go by in between correspondence when I'm waiting to hear back from them. They'd say, "Yeah, let me get back to you on that," or "I need to talk to so and so." And so I literally had to like persevere for months to get this here, and I did because I wanted to do this review for you guys. But it was just like a lot of going back and forth I'm not used to, and I kind of got just bad vibes that like it doesn't seem like this company has their act together. And so this is just my product review, just one data point. Could be totally different for everybody else all the other times that they're doing business, but that was my experience, and so I did want to point that out in the review. Feedback for both you guys at Rage and everybody watching this who's interested in buying their kettlebells. So for that reason, included, I'm going to recommend against getting your kettlebells from Rage. I think there are better companies to be doing your business with. But that said, it's not a terrible product. It's a fair quality product. Not total junk, and so I don't want you to think I'm trying to bash their gear or their company. It's just it wasn't quite as positive of an experience as I was hoping for. So I think that's all I'm going to say about that. In case you didn't notice, I do have a lot of kettlebells here from other companies, and I actually have a kind of like a epic product review. It's a really comprehensive product review where I compared 14 different kettlebells from 9 of the major brands here in the USA, and I've kind of categorized them based on which ones are I think are the highest quality, the most budget friendly, the highest value, like the best bang for your buck. And so if you're interested in my top kettlebell picks, and I don't know why you would be, because I'm just some small town, you know, fitness coach from small town New Hampshire. But I have been using kettlebells for a long time, and was certified as a kettlebell specialist for a number of years ago. So if you care about my opinion, then you can head on over to that product review. I'll provide a link below the video. I'll try and make it very easy for you to find. So thank you very much for your time. I really appreciate it. And if you have any questions about kettlebells or kettlebells from Rage or anything at all, feel free to get in touch with me. I'd be more than happy to help you out. All right, take care.